dovesse piacerti il video, metti un bel like.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
And it's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
Boys, nice and high.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And now Washington starting group. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Gortat, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Wall's shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Aldridge kicks to Duncan. 11 feet away, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Gortat. Banked in off the glass.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want to establish that presence down low early in the game.
Now here's Leonard. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Aldridge. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
9 seconds left to play here in the first, and Beal kicks to Dudley. Beal dishes to Gortat. 3 seconds left. He lays it in. Gortat's got his second basket of the game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you, but within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just a split second too long.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very...
And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age. Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition, too.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
Not only the confidence, Greg, but they've been the more aggressive team early on.
So on the floor for Washington, Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. And it's Dudley in at the 3, the small forward. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan, he's checked in for West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Anderson. And it's Ginobili in for Martin. And then for Washington, Morris is checked in for Gortat. Thornton comes in for Beal, and Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Here's Diaw, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you really got to admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to kind of reform his game as he's gotten older. I mean, so different than when he was new to the league.
Walker's checked in for Patty Mills. Diaw lost his athleticism and is a slower player than before. You could argue he's more productive now, though, Clark, than ever.
Well, his game was always on the ground in my mind. He's highly skilled. He's much more cerebral on the floor than given credit. I mean, I think he is really a difficult matchup because he's crafty, he's tough, and he's experienced and skilled.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Wizards making a change here. And Thornton drops 2.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Down low. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt. But still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard. And we're through the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio? And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. To the middle, Morris with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. And the officials call a traveling violation. And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Porter with the steal. Deflects the pass. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. West is checked in for Duncan. And it's Mills in for Parker. And then for Washington, Nene, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Porter.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Martin comes in for Daniel Green. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Dudley's checked in, and the Spurs making a change here. Diaw's checked in. Here's West. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Here's Mills. Here's Diaw. He dishes it to West. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And as we end the third. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. So on the floor for Washington, the great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Gortat is out there with Jared Dudley, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Here is Gortat. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for San Antonio.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for LaMarcus Aldridge. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
For the Wizards, Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal, and Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Feeds it to Gortat. Marjanovic, and a fast break now for the Spurs. Green leading the charge, and there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
Shooting for San Antonio.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Ginobili the pass to Aldridge. Here's Miller. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And the Wizards with possession, down by 12. And the basket by Thornton. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Back to Aldridge. Poked away. Gortat with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Thornton with the basket on the assist from Porter.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang. He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
It's off. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Some good moments.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Danny Green.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.